Jaynae Gordon, and welcome back to my educational channel. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Read Aloud Friday.
All right. So if it is your first time on this channel, good evening to you all, good night for some persons, and maybe good morning for some persons. All right. If it is your first time on this channel, I am Deborah K, sitting in with your beautiful host.
Jaynae Gordon, and you are on Jaynae Gordon's educational channel.
All right. Today is Friday. We are in Friday. And of course, on Fridays, starting at 6 o'clock or 6:30, we have a read aloud.
Friday.
And of course, if you are just coming on in, welcome in. For the persons on the replay, we welcome you to Dijonae's educational channel. And of course, feel free to participate in tonight's activity by just clicking on the link that we will be putting in the chat. All right. We're happy to have you. Thanks for coming. Sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's activity. Okay. Over here on Dijonae's educational channel, we are healthy family. How do we know that we're healthy? Because we are happy, and of course we have
Yes.
and we have fun. All right. So remember now to please ensure that you give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. Leave us a comment on the outside after finish watching this video to tell us all it
is.
All right. So mega welcome, mega welcome, mega welcome to all of you. All right. We are streaming live from Kingston, Jamaica. On educational things. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are developing our reading skills, and of course, we are showing others that reading is very important. And of course, it is indeed important. All right. Thank you for coming on in. We have waiting in the chat. We have Lily. And of course, Lily is saying,
waiting
here. Thank you so very much, Lily. Thank you for waiting. All right. You want to talk to your people, Dijonae? Or you want to go right ahead and start reading your story?
I want to talk to them for a little bit.
All right, go ahead and talk to them.
So, guys, before we jump right into this fun activity, I just want to say a quick thing to say to you. That thank you so much for coming to my channel. And thank you so much for liking and sharing and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. You are, and I am huge fans of your channel. I really love your channel. You guys are so supportive. We support you and you support us. And it just feels that we're family, but we're just not in the same home. That it just feels like to me, we're siblings.
All right.
And I really hope that we have a great night today because today is Read Aloud Friday.
And of course, on a Tuesday, we always do or we try to do vocabulary building because you know that in order for us to be great readers and writers, we have to first develop our vocabulary, right? And of course, we do on a Wednesday educational games. So we have game time live on Wednesday. And of course, we need to also develop numeracy. And on a Thursday, we do
maths hour where we do maths.
All right. And of course, back to Friday. We
With
do.
your reading aloud friends and that is the day when everybody used to come on screen and read their story. And we will also tell you what we learned from the story. It can be a Bible story, it doesn't have to be a long story, it can be a short story, it can be any story you want. And remember, this is not read aloud Friday is not only for kids, it's for adults.
Mm-hmm.
It's for everybody around the world and everybody on the replay too.
All right. So you heard it from the host. And of course, remember now, stay tuned
Stay
because we have
tuned.
great reading in store for you. And of course, remember from the different activities, you have a lesson to learn. All right.
Yes.
So the first story that Dijonae will be starting tonight with
With
is about Anansi and the sorrel.
Nancy and the Sorrel.
All right. If you have ever heard that story before, you can type in the chat for us to
Education.
know. Let us know if you heard this story before.
Alright.
Anansi and the sorrel. That's the first story for tonight. And of course, I am going to be doing less talking tonight because as you can hear, I
My
don't got
voice.
it. And of course, I'm going to leave beautiful Dijonae to do our live, right? And of course, before we go
So
into
and
tonight's
tonight.
activity, we have here with us one of Dijonae's member
Member.
popping up, and of course,
Her
she
name
is.
is Sister Nisha. And if you don't have Sister Nisha, you can go to her channel and she has fun and educational games and you can go and connect with her and you can also support her.
And of course, she is saying to us here in ads, D&D today is a school day for me. Keep
Oh,
up the great rate. Love
love you
you both.
both. We
Love
love
you
you
to sis.
too.
And of course, she's also saying
Greetings
greetings
in
to
the
the
chat.
chat.
So she's sending greetings in the chat.
And of course, we also have Sister Sylvia.
Hello, Sister Sylvia. And
Mega welcome to you, Sister Sylvia. And of course, she
she
is
said,
saying,
love you, Sister Deborah and Dijonae.
oh.
And as you guys know that Mommy's voice is a little
And
some
of course, we love you
almost
too, Sister
on.
Sylvia. And of course, we also have Sister Sylvia saying, love
Love you,
you,
Sister Nisha.
we also have Sharita.
Hello,
Mega welcome to
Sharita.
Sharita, Ademi, and Miracle in the chat with us. We love you, we love you, we love you. And she said, hi.
Hi, Dijonae.
We
Hi,
have
Sharita.
Sister
Sister
Stormy with
Stormy.
us. Mega welcome to you, Sister Stormy. And of course, she said,
Hi, the dynamic beauty girls.
oh, thank you for
Hello.
coming, Stormy. And of course, she is saying blessings to
Blessings,
everyone.
everyone.
And of course, we also have Sister
Sister,
Jayna.
hello, Sister Jaynae. Wait.
Mega welcome to you, sis. And of course, she is saying blessings.
Blessings, blessings, Sister Deborah and Dijonae. And she also
Oh.
said, er.
And of course, we love you, sis. Thank you for coming on over. And of course, we also have
Sister Nisha. And she said, will check in and out when I can, my beautiful beauty girls.
thank you so very much, Sister Nisha. And also we have
Triple C.
and she's saying blessed and love to everyone here. I hope everyone is great. Thank you for checking in on us. And of course, we also have Sister Nisha saying,
Love you much, my sister Sylvia.
aww. And of course, we have
And
Sister
broken Sylvia saying, love you, Sister Dana.
and Broken Sylvia is saying,
Blessings, Sister Stormy and Sharina.
and of course, Stormy is also saying,
Nisha, and she sent me some love.
and also we have Sister Stormy saying,
listening and cooking. Oh, leave some dinner for us because we're coming.
And of course, we have Sister Nisha there. Say, love you, Sister Dana.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. And of course,
Happy
Stormy is
weekend.
sending some love to you, Sister Sylvia. And of course, Sister Nisha is saying,
I am in, but I have to go. Okay.
Thank you so very much for coming, Sister Nisha. Be good. All the best. And of course, Sister Stormy said,
Sister Deborah, take care of that voice.
I am. Well, I'm telling
almost
you, it's in and
gone.
out.
Almost done.
And of course, Sister Nisha is saying,
Hi, Stormy.
Thank you so very much. And of course, Sister Nisha is saying,
the screen is jumping. Deborah, please take something for your voice.
Okay, we'll definitely do so. And of course, BRB, we'll be right back. Thank you so very much.
I just love when Sister Nisha says BRB. It always makes me think of be right back.
And of course, guys, Dijonae is going to start out tonight read aloud activity with
Nancy and Sarah.
Have you ever heard that story before? If you heard that story before, you can tap the word education in the chat. And of course, we have Triple C saying, love you, Sister Nisha, and love you, Sister Sylvia. So we see the love coming on in. And of course, she said, I'm cooking and listening. I'm telling you, when I'm finished eating tonight, we are going to be having so much food to eat. Sister Starmy is cooking. Sister Dana is cooking. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. I got hungry tonight.
And I hope there's desserts because I really love some desserts.
Your kitchen is asking for dessert. And of course, Sharina is saying,
blessings and milking. Sylvia Sunshine.
Oh, thank you so very much, guys. God bless you. God continue to keep you all. And of course, we have Sister Starmy that sent you a super sticker.
And as you guys notice, that I do my super sticker dance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sister Starmy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sister Starmy.
I'm telling you, Dijonae is the best. Thank you so very much, Sister Starmy. Thank you for making it Dijonae's educational channel. I pray that God will continue to bless you so that your storage will never go empty. Thank you so very much. I pray that whatever you touch, God will find you, will grant unto you favor, and that you will have a lot running over for you. In Jesus' name.
And as you guys notice, that Megan's voice is kind of cracky, so I will take this over from here.
My baby says she's going to take it over from here. And of course, Sister Stormy said, you're so cute.
That's so cute.
Thank you. And of course, remember the story is about Anansi and Sorrel. And of course, guys, mega welcome to all of you. We love you. We love you. And we always look forward to see you all. All right. So if you know sorrel, we love sorrel juice. And of course, if you don't see it any other time, it is out at Christmas time.
And as you guys notice, this story is about when it's Christmas Eve morning, and it has some parts where Sister Nisha.
And of course, it has some parts when Dijonae is calling on you, Sister Nisha, but she's out right now. And of course, Dijonae is gonna start tonight's story. Feel free to sit back, relax, and enjoy.
All right. Nancy and Sorrel. Once upon a time, Christmas Eve morning, it was Grand Market morning, and Brenda and Nancy stood by his gateway, watching all the people going down to market. The baskets on their heads and the hampers on the donkeys were laden with fruits and flowers and ground provision. And Nancy called us, happy Grand Market, everybody. Thank you, Brother Nancy, replied the people. And Nancy said to herself, What a crisis can me.
Oh, what a crisis for
Can
me.
me. It looks like say everybody pick up everything off every tree and carry gone a grand market.
It look like say everybody pick off everything off of the tree and carry on a grand market.
You see, Mommy learning Tesla and her voice is getting full. And then she groaned as a cart load of oranges and grapefruits went by. I must see me massa them don't less than thing in the field semi-scuffle. And then she waited until everybody had passed on their way to the market. Then he went from field to field in search of scufflings. What a hard set of people, sir.
What a hard set of people, sir.
And then she grinned. Then she knows everything out and they feel them. Not a chance of scuffling for me.
Them clean out everything out of the field. Them not a chance or a skipping for me.
Suddenly, Anansi exclaimed, what a sinking red!
Oh, what a sin thing so red.
Woo! And, and he broke and he broke a long stalk of long red plant and held it to his nose. It don't, it don't got no smell, said Nancy, but it's pretty full of fun. I wonder what it was for.
But it pretty fill up pan. I wonder why it good for.
And then he picked a few more pieces of the red plant and stuck them in his trousers waist, mumbling to himself, well, since you is the only thing I can scuffle, I am scuffling you, red thing. I don't know what I am going to do with you yet. I don't know if you can eat, but but I might, but I might even actually eat you. And then she laughed. He danced and turned all the way to the grand market. When he got there, and then she looked around at all the beautiful stalls full of fruit, garden, cooked food, and food cooking. And then she said to himself, I will have to work up my brains and find a way to raise something. He stopped in front of a stall with plenty of easy apples, pointed to the red plants in his trousers waist, and said to the stallkeeper, I, Mrs.
I missus.
Swap me some of the red things with some of the mirrored things.
I missus. So what me some of your red thing for some of my red thing.
The woman asked him, what's your red thing's name?
What for your red thing name?
And then she said, swap me first and I will tell you.
So what me first and me will tell you.
Ooh. The woman replied, tell me first and I will swap you.
Tell me first and me I will swap you.
And then she said, swap me first. The woman said,
Tell me first.
The man in the pumpkin stall next, next to the woman's Aussie eating stall shouted, Mrs. If you want the red things, why you don't just grab it away from the little man?
Missus, if you want the red thing, why not just grab it from the little man?
And then she laughed, cha cha cha, and shouted back, grab it if you bad. The man grabbed after Anansi. Anansi said, slip, and ran. The man chased Anansi through the market. Several people joined in the chase, shouting, thief, 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 catch the thief.
Thief, 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 catch the thief now.
Anansi kept slipping them, darting in and out of stalls until he reached the hominy stall. Ooh! The hominy lady had a big dresser pot full of boiling water on the fire. She was just about to drop the hominy corn in the pot when Nancy flung the bundle of red plants into the water. The hominy lady screamed, "What that you throw into me pot?
I want to throw in my pot.
What that you throw into me pot?" The crowd rushed up to the pot. One man exclaimed, "It red like blood.
It red like a blood.
It favor wine."
It favor wine.
Yummy. And then she looked into the pot and laughed. "Ha ha ha ha. It does only look like wine." He shouted, "It's wine!" And then she mumbled to himself, "Poor me, boy. A oath is not poison."
Poor me boy. I hope I no poison.
The man who had started the chase rushed forward, grabbed the spoon, and tasted the liquid. He made up his face and said, "It don't taste good." And then she said, "It don't finish food yet." This is what it means. It means it wants some sugar,
A little piece of ginger.
a little cinnamon, and then you stir it so. And then you stir it so. And then she took a little of all the spices from the hominy lady's stall and threw it into the pot. And then she tasted the food. Ta ta ta. And then she laughed. "It tastes nice like real wine."
It tastes nice like real wine.
Yes. The hominy lady said, "It smells nice."
It smells nice.
And then she looked fondly into the pot and whispered in wonderment, "How how how you so real? So real, so real."
Oh, you so real. So real, so real.
Somebody in the crowd shouted, "It named so real."
It names so real.
The crowd took up in chorus. "Twopence, what's so real? Twopence, what's so real?"
Chupent, what's so real? Chupent, what's so real?
And then she brewed and sold so real all day. It was the most popular drink at the Grand Market. By the end of the day, in true Jamaica fashion, so real had become sorrel. And from that day to today, sorrel is a famous prize mash drink. It's a Nancy, it's a Nancy Making.
Is an answer make it.
Jack Mandora,
Me no
me no
choose
choose
none.
none.
Alright. So guys, mega welcome to all the persons in the back, persons in the chat. Mega welcome to you. If you are just coming on in, of course, you are officially live on a Read Aloud Friday, coming to you from Kingston, Jamaica. And of course, mega welcome to you. The story that Dijonae just read for you all is about Anansi and Sorrel. And of course, they are telling us in this story that Anansi is the one that caused Sorrel juice to come about. That's what they're saying in this story. Because what they're saying is that Anansi was running from somebody, don't it? And this man has this big pot of boiling water, and Nancy end up throwing the sorrel into the pot, and then they saw it getting red, and everybody was wondering what it was because it was looking like red wine. And of
And
course,
blood.
it was almost Christmas, and of course, who not like wine at Christmas time? So they were
Yes.
all looking forward to get some free wine, yes. And of course, guess what happened? Them start taste it. You know, taste good. You know, taste like wine. But Anansi tell them that them have to put some more spice in the wine so it tastes like real wine. And of course, they
They
usually call it.
they put sugar, cinnamon,
And of course, no, it tastes like the real
real
red wine. And of
wine.
course, guess what? First, they called it so real, but now it is famous in Jamaica and all over the world as sorrel. Of course,
Yes.
thank you so very much for tuning into that story. And of course, let us greet the persons that are in the chat with us. Let us greet the persons that are in the chat with us before we continue on the next part. And of course, we have Stormy calling out to Thief. Of course, we are calling out Thief because he took what it was not his. And of course, Anansi Buddy. I don't want to be like Anansi no day.
Me
And of
either.
course, mega welcome to you, the Dennis Way. Thank you so very much for making it Dijonae Johnny Gordon
Educational
Educational Channel.
channel.
And of course, the Dennis Way saying hello, Triple C. And of course, we have Sister Sidonie as well. Sister Sidonie, mega welcome to you on. And of course, welcome to Dijonae's Educational Channel.
And
She's also saying,
happy Friday, Disney and my beautiful princess.
and of course, we are happy to have you. And of course, we have the Dennis Way and they shoot you, Dijonae, a super sticker. And of course, Dijonae is doing the super sticker dance for the Dennis Way. And of course, she is saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. 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 And of course, she is happy to have you on. The Dennis Way, I pray that God will continue to bless you and your household. I pray that God will grant divine favor upon you and everything that you touch shall be a blessing in Jesus' name. And of course, we also have Sister Starmy, and she's saying, hey, Sister Sidonie. And of course, we see the meeting and the greeting going on in the chat. Mega welcome to all the wonderful persons that are here with us. And Sister Starmy saying the Dennis Way blessings. Of course, we also have the Dennis Way saying, hello, Sister Sidonie. We also have Mr. President. And of course, Mr. President is with us. He is saying, hello, blessing, Dijonae, and everyone. He's sending some blessing to you in the chat.
And Mr. President is as warrior.
Warrior ho, warrior hey, warrior ho. And of course, mega welcome to you. And of course, we have Sister Sylvia. Mega welcome, mega welcome, mega welcome, my Sister Sylvia. Sylvia is saying blessing to you, brother.
Ronnie.
And of course, we also have Mr. President saying blessing, Sister Sylvia. And of course, the Dennis Way, they said, I love sorry.
Sorrel.
I love it too. I love it too. I love it too.
That's
And of course, yeah, Sister Sylvia is saying, Stormy, happy Friday. And of course, the Dennis Way is saying, so cute, Dijonae. And of course, we love you guys. You guys are awesome. And of course, we have Mr. President. Mr. President is saying blessings to Sidonie. And of course, the Dennis Way is saying hello, Stormy. The Dennis Way is saying
hello, Mr. President. Mr. President is
he's dancing away. And of course, Mr. President is saying blessings.
Dennis Way.
All right, so we're getting some blessing right here. All right. So what we have right here for you, we have a continuation of the story. And of course, from the story, we have learned lessons, right? And of course, we have Miss Street here with us. And Mystery say, hey,
And
Dijonae.
Dijonae.
Hey, Mystery. Thank you so very much for coming on over. And of course, we have Sister Sidonie say, happy
Happy
Friday,
Friday, Mr.
Mister. And
President.
of course, from the lesson that we just read, of course,
What
it has something that we can learn from it. We have some values coming out.
values?
Of course, we have values coming out. And of course, we have honest
Honest work.
work. So you see, it is
Honest
good to be
work.
honest. Huh? Yes. What is yours is yours. If it is not yours, leave it alone. Ask for it. And if
Well,
if they don't give you, leave it alone, right? Don't
well,
steal it, cause me go ball out. Thief.
guys, Maybe it sounded like she's in her old classroom teaching her students in the meantime.
And of course, remember, if it is not yours and you take it, it is known as stealing. Huh? And then go and call you thief. So guess what?
Cheese,
Let us not
cheese,
be called that,
cheese.
right? And of course, remember now, honest work. And of course, in the lesson
In
we
the sorry, in the lesson we read of those who work hard in the fields to grow their crops. These crops they take to the market to get money to buy the things they need for themselves and their families.
so you see, persons work so hard in their field to get crops, ready crops to go to the market to sell. So you and I can have things when we go to the market to buy. But here came huh, the robber, the stealer, the thief. Yes, they come and they don't believe in working. They believe in coming to take your honest bread. Huh? That's not good. We got to work. Yes. And of course, here what happened now.
And Nancy never liked working.
And Nancy was one of them that never liked working. So don't be like a Nancy. Tonight I'm imploring you not to be like a Nancy, okay? Let us work for what we want. Yes? Growing our YouTube channel, it takes a lot of work, dedication, right? We have to be committed to task. Yes? We can't give up. If you want something, whatever is good, it's not gonna come easy, okay? And of course, Anansi,
he depended on the leftover of crops, which he collected after the others
read.
went.
So what Anansi would normally do is to go to people's field and to take their leftover crops. Yes, because he didn't like to work, and he would go and sell it to earn money.
He too would go to the market to sell whatever he scuffled for. Do you think this is a good quality?
So do you think that's a good quality that Anansi was showcasing? If you think that's good quality, you can type your answer in the chat. If you think it was not, you can type your answer in the chat. And of course, let us know what you think. For me, I don't think it's a good quality. And of course,
certainly not.
Certainly not. All right?
It is always the best policy to work for what you need.
So you see, this tells us that it is good to work for what you need. Yeah. And Trisania said, no, not a good quality. And of course,
the sister said, hi, sister.
And of course,
honesty in all you do is very important.
So it is very to be honest.
Yeah.
And of course, that was the story of Anansi and Sorel. All right. So guys, we are going to do another one for you. And of course, this one is about
the coconut palm.
The coconut palm. And before we go into tonight's reading, let me see the hands of the persons who love coconut. And if you love coconut, put education in the chat. And of course, we have LA. Welcome, LA. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, LA said, happy Sabbath. And of course, we also have Sister Sidonie saying hello to the Dennis Way. She's also saying hello to Mr. President. And of course, she's saying hi, Sissy Poo Nisha. And of course, she's also saying hello to Sharida. Happy Friday. And of course, mega welcome to you guys. Mega welcome to all of you. And of course, Sister Sidonie is saying to you, Sister Sylvia, love you, Sissy Poo. And of course, Sonia is saying education. So that is telling us that Sonia, she enjoys drinking jelly, right? Coconut. All right? And say it wash off your heart. Huh? Yes. And of course, we have LA saying, blessing, Sister Nisha. All right, so we're gonna jump right into tonight's activity where we're gonna be sharing with where Dijonae is gonna be sharing with you on the story about the
Coconut palm.
coconut palm. All right, so let's go right ahead in tonight's activity.
The coconut palm. The coconut trees, which we see around our island, are really palm trees. They're going to be as tall as 30 meters. We see them along the sea shores of most tropical countries. The coconut palm is also called
Cultivated.
cultivated useful plant. You can see the coconut palm everywhere, even in our backyard gardens. It is one of our most useful trees in the Caribbean. The coconut palm tree is called the tree of life.
So the coconut palm tree is known as the tree
Tree of
of
life
life.
by some Jamaicans because it can be put to many uses. There are many stories which tell how the coconut palm arrived on our island. Many believe that the dried nuts had been washed by oceans, currents, and brought to the Caribbean islands. Jamaica, Jamaica is a Caribbean island. Some say that the
Spaniards.
Spaniards brought the plant and planted it along the seashore. They also planted it wherever there were sugarcane fields so that the sugarcane workers would get refreshing nuts when at work in the fields. Today there is a coconut industry in Jamaica with over 8,000 farmers growing the crop. We as our tortoise and enjoy the refreshing and nutritious water and the pure white jelly of the green nuts. Wayside vendors carry on a brisk trade selling nuts to customers. That sounds like a long time ago. The coconut fruit is rich in the green stage for its water and rice meat or jelly. It is also rich in its dried stage for dried jelly or copra, also kernel, which is made into many products. From the copra, a milk is extracted. This milk is used to prepare a variety
Variety of
dishes both in Jamaica and other parts of the world. The milk is also made into a powdered form for easy export. Desiccated coconut is also made. The milk is used in our stews, soup, callaloo oil, dal dishes, and in our Sunday dinner of rice and beans. The kernel is grated and used to make bread, coconut drops, dots,
disorder. Greater cake.
greater cake, and Dijonae. Dijonae. Other products from the kernel are oil for cooking, mar, mar,
Mhm.
margarine, and cooking for making oils, for making soap, shampoo, creams, and detergents. Certain medicines are also made. The coconut oil is said to be very soothing to the skin. Animal feed is also made from the kernel of the nut. In many countries of the world, the leaves of the palm are twisted, pla- plaited, or woven to make articles like mats, baskets, and hats. The leaves are also used to cover the roots of huts. The husk or outer shell provides fiber, which is made into cord. From this, ropes and mats are made. The shell is used in agri-
Culture.
agriculture. It is ground into smaller pieces and used in
Plant
plant
nurseries.
nurseries. The shells are also used in growing some types of flowering plants. Craftsmen use the shells to make jewelry and utensils. Shells are used as charcoal for burning. Strange it may seem, but coconut shells are now used to make gas masks. In the days gone by, and perhaps even today, people who lived in the countryside used the leaves to make brooms for sweeping their homes. They used the fabric for stuffing mattresses, the trunk of the trees for building houses, and the leaves for covering the houses. Trunks were also used as make
Shape.
as makeshift bridges. You may ask your dad if he ever made a cricket bat from a coconut palm branch. The coconut palm is a part of the culture of our people in Jamaica and in Caribbean. We see it, we eat it, we use it, we enjoy it. It is a sacred plant to the
Induced
Hindus.
in India
In
and in the Caribbean.
the coconut fruit is used in their worship. The coconut palm is known as the tree which grants all wishes. That's the end.
And of course, from that lesson that we just read about the coconut palm, from that lesson about the coconut palm, of course, it has values. It has values. And of course, we are going to be sharing with you the values.
Since the coconut is such a useful plant, every household should try to grow at least one palm tree in the backyard.
Gardening is a healthy pastime which keeps us fit.
When we plant crops, we reap fresh fruits and vegetables which are important to our diet.
As we provide ourselves with the food crops at home, we save money by buying other things which the family need.
To
All
buy
right,
to buy other things
which
which
the
the
family.
plants.
All right, and of course, guys, that was it about the coconut plant, the coconut palm. And of course, thank you so very much for making it Dijonae's educational channel. And of course, we have Triple C, and she is saying to us, She is sending us some love. Mega welcome to all the persons in the chat and for the persons who are in the back. And of course, for the persons who will be coming up on this live, we are on Read Aloud. And of course, we are going to be doing another story for you.
Another story.
We're going to be doing another story for you.
Yes.
All right. So let's do it together. Dijonae will be sharing a story with you from her
new book.
From her new book. It's not a pre promotion, but guess what? She got this book. I bought her this book
because I've been doing well in school. I like it so much.
She loves this book. It's the color pink. Pink is her color.
Yeah. And pink is girlish because I'm a girl.
So Triple C said,
Thank
book
you.
looks nice.
Thank you.
And of course, she's
That
looking at your book.
Nice. Thank you. And check the back.
And of course, it is a fabulous collection of bedtime tales
for you and your child to read together. Each story contains clear text and beautiful illustrations that are sure to delight children everywhere. And isn't this book so magical?
And of course, she is going to be taking you out of Read Aloud Friday with some lovely story from this bedtime story book. All right. So she is going to be reading for you now.
Bella's breakfast.
You know that breakfast should be healthy.
Eaten and healthy.
So let's see what Bella asked for his breakfast.
Ooh. So, Bella's breakfast. It was Mommy's birthday, and Bella wanted to do something extra special for her. Mommy was always doing nice things for Bella. She took her to ballet lessons and to the park, and she even taught her to make cakes. I love cake. Bella decided that Mommy could do with the rest. So she got up extra early to make her a special breakfast. She got the teapot and a teacup, a plate, and a bowl. The only thing missing was the food. But things weren't gonna go so well. First, Bella tried to make her mommy some porridge, but it was hard and lumpy. Next, she tried to fry some eggs, but they burned and went a funny shade of gray. Gray eggs and lumpy porridge? That's not going to show mommy how much I love her, Bella sighed. Just then, her aunt Kylie came in and saw all the mess. Bella explained what had happened. Aunt Kylie smiled. You wanted to do something nice for your mommy? She asked. Bella nodded sadly. But I haven't done anything nice at all, she said. That's not exactly true, said Auntie Kylie. I wonder what she meant. Together, Aunt Carly and Bella climbed the stairs to Mommy's room and carefully opened the door. Mommy was fast asleep. You've given your mommy a nice long lie in, said Aunt Carly. I think that's the best present of all. The end.
The end. And this is a good story to teach sequencing. It's a good story to teach sequencing because in this story, you can actually talk about how she go about doing the different things. So they use the words that they use in this story that help to teach sequencing are some transitional words. So they also use the word first, next. So those are some words that you look at when you're looking at sequencing. So you know when you're talking about sequences, how things are arranged, the order in which they comes, right? So they come in what order? In what order? First, second,
second,
third,
third, fourth,
fourth,
fifth,
fifth. Or you say
sixth,
next,
seventh,
after,
eighth, ninth, 10.
nice.
Yes, 10.
And of course, guys, this book has some wonderful bedtime story, not a paid promotion. And of course, Dijonae is going to be sharing another story with you
Yes,
from her book. And of course, the one that she is going to be sharing is about
the last robot.
the lost robot. No, 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 no.
Hello, hello, everybody. I am Dijonae the robot. I am lost. I'm looking for my family. Boop, boop.
And of course, that's Dijonae the robot. Dijonae the robot.
Dijonae the robot. If you spill water on me, I will get broken and broken.
Oh Lord, and of course, Dijonae, of course, Triple C is laughing.
I'm laughing.
She said,
Don't make me smile and laugh.
and of course, Tommy is also laughing. She's laughing at you, the robot.
I'm not a robot.
So the story that she's gonna be doing for us is
The last robot. 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 The last robot.
so just to a prop, right? And of course, the title for this story that Dijonae will be doing is about
the last robot.
the lost robot. Alright?
Ben, Christopher, and Russ were brothers. Ben and Christopher loved to play adventure games. They would climb to the top of tall trees and explore the darkest corners of the garden looking for bugs. Oh, bugs. Russ, however, did not like adventure games. He preferred to kick his football or read a book. Ben and Christopher thought their baby brother was a scaredy cat. Scaredy cat. That was until something strange happened. Whoa! Beep boop, rabbit will show up. The boys discovered a robot in their backyard. It must be someone's toy, said Barrett excitedly. I wonder what cool tricks it can do, said Christopher. I am not a toy, said the robot. Then and Christopher jumped. It's an alien! Cried Ben. No, it's a monster robot, said Christopher. Russ sighed at his brothers and calmly said to the robot, Are you lost? Can we help you? Yes, please, said the robot. Need to return to robot family. Need to return to robot family. I love robot accents. Russ stopped for a moment. A clever robot like you is sure to have a button to tell your family where you are, he said. Yes, replied the robot. It is the green one. Rush pushed the button and the lights on top of the robot's head started to flash. Is his family gonna hear him? Ooh. Soon a whole assembly of robots appeared. As Russ waved the robots goodbye, Ben and Christopher came out of their hiding place. You've just had a real adventure, said Ben, and you weren't afraid at all, said Christopher. From that day, they never called Russ a scaredy cat again. The end. That was that was a very good story. Do you agree, Mommy?
Yes, it was a real story.
You can't you can't talk in a robot when I can. Nancy, you need to work on your robot accent. I
Uh,
I really like this robot accent. I've been waiting to tell this story for a long time.
oh my God, so that was about the robot story.
Little robot.
And of course, we have the robot lady right here.
I'll be normal now.
And of course, we have Miss Yard's Food. Mega welcome to you, Miss Yard's Food. And of course, she said, good night to
Good
you
night to you
all.
all in the chat. Blessings to everyone in the chat. And guys, you know this one thing I remember. Usually when your food comes, she always says blessings to the queen and the princess in the house.
And of course, we also have Sister Dana saying, hey,
Hey,
blessings, Miss
blessings to your
Yard's Food.
food.
And of course, Miss Yard's Food is saying,
Project blessings.
blessing to you, Miss Dana. And of course,
Dana.
mega welcome to all the wonderful persons that are in the chat on the outside and in the inside. Persons that will come up on the live, please feel free to enjoy tonight's activity. And Miss Yards is laughing at you, Dijonae. And of course, we're gonna take Trisonia. Trisonia, where are you?
We just lost you a
We
while
just
ago.
lost you. You can come back up, okay? We just lost you, Trisonia.
You can press on the link. And there we go, Last Food Center. Blessings to the princess and
And of course, Miss Yard's with Dijonae is taking notes of you, you know. And of course, Dijonae just said it, and here Miss Yard's food wrote it. All right. Blessings to you, Miss Yard's food. Let me tell you guys, Dijonae knows all of you voices. Yes. She will say, Mommy, who you watching? Let me see. Let me see. Yes, she's like that.
Is it Sister Nisha? Is it more of me?
Yes, is it Sister Cindy that?
Is it Minister of Music?
Yeah, she will tell you.
Food?
And of course, we let me run through before. Trisani, I'm gonna take you shortly, my darling. I saw you in the back. And of course, we have Miss Sydney, and she is saying, I'm here in the kitchen. You see, we have 3 dinners to collect tonight. And of course, we have Miss Natty. Welcome, welcome, Miss Natty. Thank you for making it Dijonae's educational channel.
Uh-oh.
What's going on again? And of course, we have Sister Sydney saying, welcome, Miss Yarson. And of course, we also have Sister Sydney
saying happy Friday, Natty Swing.
And Sister Natty is saying, hi, Sister Sydney. All right, so mega welcome to all those wonderful persons that are here with us. And Miss Yarswute, thank you. And of course, we are going to take Miss Street. And of course, we have Miss Street with us. Miss Street, you are live on Dijonae's educational channel. Mega welcome to you. Feel free to share your story. Remember now to turn down your device so that you don't have a feedback. All right. Thank you for coming on over, Miss Street. We're gonna close our mic, and of course, you are gonna go right ahead and share your story with us.
Take it away.
Okay. The title of my story is Hide and Seek. A dog and some sheep play hide and seek. One, two, three. Dog needs to peek. He looks around. He can't see. 8 sheep's feet up in the tree. 2 sheep sailing in the shade. One sheep down under the street, two sheep kindly next to the queen. Dog can't see them. What a bind. Seven sheep too hard to find. Seven sillies. On a bright and shining morning, Pig looked into the pond, and Pig called over to Sheep. What do you see in the pond? Asked Pig. I see a pig and a sheep, answered Sheep. Such a beautiful sheep. And Sheep called over to Goat. What do you see in the pond? Asked Sheep. I see a pig and a sheep and a goat, answered Goat. Such a gorgeous goat. And Goat called over to Rabbit. "And what do you see in the pond?" asked Goat. I see a pig and a sheep and a goat and a rabbit, answered Rabbit. Such a splendid rabbit. And Rabbit called over to Hen. What do you see in the pond? asked Rabbit. I see a pig and a sheep and a goat and a rabbit and a hen, said Hen. Such a fine feathering hen. And Hen called over to Mouse. What do you see in the pond? asked Hen. I see a pig and a sheep and a goat and a rabbit and a hen and a mouse, said Mouse. Such a dear little mouse. And Mouse called over to Frog. What do you see in the pond? asked Mouse. I see seven sillies, answered Frog. Seven sillies? asked the pig and the sheep and the goat and the rabbit and the hen and the mouse. What do you mean? They are all in the pond and they want to get out. The frogs out, said Frog. How can we get them out? You will have to jump in and fetch them, answered Frog. So the pig and the sheep and the goat and the rabbit and the hen and the mouse all jumped into the water with a splash. There is nothing in the pond after they said, Oh yes, there is. Oh yes, there is, laughed Frog. There is a handsome pig, a beautiful sheep, a gorgeous goat, a splendid rabbit, a fine feathering hen, a dear little mouse, and that makes seven sillies. The animals shambled out of the pond, all sumpling and dripping, dripping with water. They did feel very silly. Then, how many sillies? asked Pig. Seven, said Frog. Pig began to count. The other animals joined in. Two, one, two, three, four, five, six. The the only one left was Frog. Ha! They laughed. Seven sillies. See, We see a frog that can't count. They said, such a silly frog. I'm finished.
All right. So the mic was not opening. Uh,
Wow, 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 wow. That was so good.
so Trisani, I think the mic was saying you need to do a next story. I think maybe that's what it was saying. But Trisani had a great reading as
I am.
usual. We're happy to have you, and of course, from your story, we have learned a lot, don't it? And of course, you see that story was
I
about
have a next
animals.
story for you.
I didn't hear you.
I have a next story for you
You
guys
want to
there.
give us a next story? Go
Oh,
ahead, Mama.
go ahead.
Okay. Uh, okay. The title of this one is Try This. Tell a friend to hide. You can't see her, but if she make a noise, you know where to look. That is because the sound reaches one ear first, then it reaches your other ear. The difference is very, very small, but your brain can tell. Smelling. You are walking at a pizza place. There is a Pizza Hut in the oven. You can't see the pizza, but your nose tells you it is there. That's because your nose is made for smelling. How does how does your nose smell? When the pizza is baking, tiny bits go out of the oven. These bits are called nostrils. You say it it's like this mo- not muscles are so small we can see them. When you breathe in here, pizza muscles go into your nose, high up in your nose. It's a special place where muscles can stick. Nearby, Nevis send messages about the pizza muscles to your brain, then you smell the pizza. Try this. Some be fed something that smells good. Flowers, soap, apple, or oranges. Go near and breathe the way you usually do. Do you smell the nice smell? Now put your nose near and sniff. The smell is strange now. Why? When you sniff, you pull hair strength up your nose. More muscles stick near the nerves, so you get more of the smell. tasting. The pizza smell so good it must taste great too. Thank God goodness. You have taste buds on your tongue. Muscles is the food you eat. Go inside the taste buds and never send taste message to your brain. Then you taste your food, different parts of your tongue pick up different tastes. One part of your tongue is best at tasting safe, safely things. Another part tastes sour things, and the best at taste sweet things. Another part is best at tasting salty things. Another part tastes sour things. And still another part tastes bitter things. Your scene of taste gets a lot of help from your scene of smell. Try this. To to get to get two flour of ice cream and cream. Ask a friend to choose her eye. Close her eyes and hold her nose, giving her a taste of each floor. Can she tell which is which? Problem not. Probably not. Then let your friend taste the ice cream without holding her nose. It will be easy to tell the flavors. Feeling. You have never is our skin for touch and process. Hot and cold and pain just by feeling. You can tell that a problem is soft. A rock is hard. A snow is cold. And a potato is hot. They're the never nearest in your skin tells your brain as kind of things. So parts of your body have more touch nerves than others. There are many other ways to taste your sign. See if you can smell when you're breathing out or see breathing light with your eyes closed or taste when you have a cold. Doesn't something feel smooth when you rub it with your arm or with your fingertip? You can never try smelling a flower with your ear. Good luck. I'm finished.
Wow, 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 wow. That was a good story, and I really love the part when it had pizza and ice cream flavors. This this book has good taste.
And of course, you see, you see what Dijonae pick out from the story, Trisania. You see the junk food
I love
section,
that part
pizza
too.
and ice cream. Great reading as always, Trisania. And this story is a very important story because guess what? From this story, the sense organs they were highlighted. And of course, it was talking about your body parts. But most important, the sense organ that was highlighted, it is the tongue. Of course, the tongue is one of our sense organ, and of course, we use our tongue to taste, and of course, we taste whether something is salt, sweet, bitter, sour. Yes, you know it. All right. So in that story that she just read, it spoke about the sense organ, and of course, the tongue is what we use to taste
Some junk food in
to
it.
taste the pizza. And of course, she also spoke about feeling. The sense organ that we use to feel is our skin. And of course, it is not your finger that you use to feel, it is your skin. And if you look, the skin is the largest sense organ that is located on your body because guess what? Everywhere you look, you see skin on your tongue, face, fingers, hands, all over your body you have skin. And of course, your skin is your largest sense organ and it reacts to pressure and temperature. Remember now that temperature is how hot or how cold something is. All right, great reading, Chisana, a great story, and of course, we enjoy.
I have
She
a
spoke
short
about
one to
smelling.
one.
She spoke about smelling, and of course, we know that the nose is another sense organ, and of course, we use it to smell or to identify odor. And of course, guys, great going, our sense organ, the eyes, we use them to see, we use them to look for things. And of course, our hair,
And for hearing,
EARS, we use them to listen for things, to listen
I
to
have a
see
short one to read.
what sound we have. And of course, Justine said she has a next story. All right. Let us see the persons who are in the chat. Give us a minute, Justania. And of course, give us a minute. Let us run through the chat. And of course, we have with us in the chat, we have Miss Yards Food. She said she's in the back. Of course, we have Miss Yards Food saying blessings. We also have Sister Nisha. She's saying LA blessings. We also have Miss Yards Food. Of course, she's saying, Princess, what are you looking at? I am looking at you.
we're looking at you too, Sister Food.
We are looking at you texting in the chat. All right. And of course, we have Sister Nisha say, Happy Friday, everyone. Keep up the great work, D. And of course, thank you so very much, Sister Nisha. We will definitely do so. And of course, Miss Yards Food is saying blessing to you, Miss James. And of course, Miss Yard's Food is also saying wonderful. Thank you so very much. And of course, Trisania, you have been doing a great job. Keep up the great work. My brilliant reader, Dijonae is a brilliant reader. And of course, Dijonae's educational channel. We talk about education. And of course, over here we say education is the most
powerful mission to change the world.
You are all officially live on Jaynae Gordon Educational Channel. And if you're here for the first time or you just coming on, just seeing me, of course, I am Deborah K. I am Jaynae's mother.
And you are sitting in the beautiful house, listening to Jaynae Gordon, and you are on listening to Jaynae Gordon's Educational Channel. And if you are new to this channel, you can go ahead and like, share, leave your comments, and subscribe. And you can also hit that notification bell so you can never miss out on if I'm doing live or uploading a video.
And of course, you just heard it from Jaynae Gordon. And you are on Jaynae Gordon educational channel.
I just
And
love
of
it.
course, we have
I
Sister
just love
Nisha.
it
She
to say
said, reading is very important, and I love this. Keep up the amazing job, class time. All
that.
right. Thank you so very much for coming on, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She's also saying happy Sabbath yards. And of course, the Didi girls, of course, they are saying great job. Sonia. All right, great going. And of course, we have with us, we have Nikisha Barnes.
Hello, Nikisha
Nikisha Bennett, sorry. And of course, Nikisha Bennett, mega welcome to you, my darling. Thank you for making it Dijonae Jaynae Garden Educational Channel. And she is saying, love what you are doing, Deborah K. and Dijonae. And of course, thank you so very much, my dear. Thank you so very much for coming and sharing with us in our Read Aloud session. And of course, we also have
Lisa's channel.
welcome, 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 Lisa. And of course, Lisa said, hi, host, thumbs up, John. Thank you so very much for the mega love that you have been showing, and of course, for the thumbs up. We also have with us mixing with the
Muffin.
and of course, mixing with the muffin. Thank you so very much for coming on. Thank you for sharing with us in our Read Aloud session. And of course, mixing with the Muffet, saying, hey, mixing there. And of course, mega welcome. Dijonae can't read parts or Dijonae, you're not reading it. All right. Next one you're gonna be reading. And of course, channel is saying hello to everybody.
Everyone.
All right. Guys, you're doing a great job. And of course, we have Miss Yard saying blessings to Nisha. And of course, we have Triple C saying to the Muffat blessing. And of course, she's also saying
Blessings music channel.
and of course, mixing with the Muffat said,
I am glad I caught your lines.
we're happy that you were able to do so too.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, thank you so very much for coming. We also have mixing with the Muffat, and of course, they are saying,
Thanks for listening.
and of course, we also have,
Richard. Hall.
and of course, Richard is saying blessing, host, and chat. Welcome, Richard. Thank you for coming on over. And of course, Triple C is saying, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And she's sending some good vibes.
She's sending some good vibes in the chat. And of course, we also have Cole saying,
Small body mixing, and he's laughing.
and of course, welcome everyone. We also have Miss Natty, and she is saying, thank you, Sister Sylvie. God bless you all. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for coming on. And of course, great job, Tristana. You did a great job. And of course, mixing with the Muffat is telling you, Tristana, that you are doing great reading, my dear. And of course, overall, you are getting some laughing face from mixing with the Muffat. And mixing with the Muffat say, I love you guys. Thank you so very much. We love you guys. So keep up the great work that you have been doing. To all my content creators out there, keep up the great work. All right. Remember, hard work is what's going to give you the end result.
What?
And of course, we also have Triple C saying mixing with the Muffat blessing. All right. And of course, blessings coming from Miss Yard's food. Sister Silla is saying blessing mixing with the Muffats. Happy Friday. And mixing with the Muffats saying big up yourself. Yards. And of course, guys, thank you so very much. And of course, Miss Natty is saying, hey, mixing. All right, guys, it is such a wonderful time to sit here and relax with you. And of course, we have another story to share with you. And this one is about
the lonely frog.
This is our last story for tonight. And we are going to close with the lonely frog.
The lonely frog.
We are going to close off with the lonely frog. All right. So let's hear what Dijonae has for you.
Okay. The lonely frog. Francis, love, living at Lily Pad Pond. There were plenty of flowers to eat, cool water to swim in, and of course, lovely lily pads to sit on. He was friends with the fishes and the birds, but there was one thing that worried him. I wonder what it is. Of all the creatures in the pond, Francis was the only frog. He couldn't swim as fast as the fishes. He couldn't jump as high as the birds could fly. No matter how much fun he had with his friends, he always felt a little different. One day, Francis heard a rustling in the reeds that surrounded the pond. Excuse me, said a voice Francis had never heard before. What is this place? Soon another little frog pushed her head through the reeds. this is this is Lily Pad Pond, said Francis happily. It is where I live. Oh, replied the frog. My name is Freddy. Oh, Francis and Freddy. I was looking for a pond to live in, but if this one is full, I'll just come along. Francis' heart leaped. At last, he had found a froggy friend. No, he cried. This pond isn't full. Well, it's full of nice fish and birds, but I'm the only frog and there are plenty of lily pads to go around. Ronnie smiled. Thank you, she replied. The end.
And of course, that was the end of the
The lonely
story about the lonely
frog.
frog. And of course, let's see what's going on in the chat. We have Sister Dana, and she said,
I had a great
thank
time.
you so very much, Sister Dana.
I had a
We're
great
happy that
time.
you were able to. And of course, Sister Susan is sending some thank you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, we have Denisha saying, hey, guys. Welcome, Denisha. Thank you for coming on in. And of course, mega welcome. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. And of course, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you all. For the persons in the back, the persons who are in the chat, we are happy that you could be able to share with us in our read aloud session. And of course, tonight all we were doing is developing comprehension, reading skills, and of course, using our sight words and to ensure that we deliver our stories in the correct manner, right? And of course, you realize that on Read Aloud Friday, we have some great readers. And remember now that Read Aloud Friday is not for the young only, it's for everyone. And of course, we have Miss Natty, and she said, I miss your school. So again, I must say mega welcome to all the persons who are here. Thank you so very much, guys. We appreciate you all. And of course, mega welcome to Tristania, and of course, mega welcome to our parents. Thank you so very much, Asana. You are a star. You have been doing great. And of course, you are showing great example to others. Let them know that reading is important. And of course, without the effort of trying or even attempt to read alone, we have to. That is how we are going to ensure that we can master given tasks when we go out there in the work world or even at school. And of course, my daughter is saying, when we talk, less your voice. And of course, guys, we're happy to have you. Mega welcome to all of you. And of course, Miss Natty said, you are welcome. Denisha said, did you send the link? We did send the link, and we're closing off now, Denisha. So you missed us this week. why. You guys are brilliant, and of course, that is coming from the Muffats, and of course, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, the Muffats, and of course, we also have Natty Slim, and Natty Slim said, thumbs up, Dijonae. Thank you so very much, Miss Natty. And of course, guys, remember now on a Tuesday at 6 o'clock, Dijonae would normally do vocabulary building. That's where we start, because first we have to make sure that we develop our vocabulary, because we are here to tackle, to develop literacy and numeracy on Dijonae's educational channel. On a Wednesday at 6 o'clock, we do education game time live, where we learn through games. And of course, on Thursday, we do maths hour at 6 o'clock. And of course, where we do maths activities. And of course, on a Friday, we do, what do we do on a Friday?
Read aloud Friday.
And of course, read aloud Friday. And of course, that's the day when.
Everybody has to come on screen and read their story.
And of course, that's the day when you can come up on screen and share your story with the YouTube family. And over here, over on Dijonae's education, we say, get educated. Education is the most powerful missile to change the world.
And the Nisha said, rest your voice. Thank you.
And of course, we have Sister Sidney saying, happy Friday, Denisha. And of course, thank you so very much. And the mixing with Mufa saying, hey, Sidney. And of course, guys, we are happy to have you. Remember, we're happy to have you guys. And of course, my daughter don't want me to talk, but then what? She's
No.
laughing too much. All right, guys, we love you. We love you. We love you. Over here, we have LT family, and of course, how do we know that our family is LT? Because we are happy,
and we so laugh.
and of course, in order for you to know if your family is healthy, you must show love and you must be happy. And over here, we think about giving a smile on your face. Put a smile on your face and Dijonae's channel.
On my channel.
And of course, we're happy to have you guys. We're happy to have you. We love you. We love you. We love you. And of course, every good thing must come to an
And
everything.
this was such a good day today. And
And of
we
course,
love Friday.
mega love, guys. Mega love to you all. And of course, every good thing must come to an end. And we are now at the end of tonight's activity. All right. Please remember to leave us a comment on the outside and tell us what you think about our Read Aloud Friday activity. First, we did a lot of stories. We learned so many lessons from the various stories that were delivered. And of course, guys, remember now, encourage these readers to continue the great work. All right. So remember, it's not only for those young readers. Everyone can come and share. And of course, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna say bye, bye, bye. I am Deborah K. And of course, here is Dijonae. And we're gonna love you and leave you.
And as we always say, what would?
What good. Have yourself a blessed night. All right.
Bye.
God loves you. We love you, but Jesus loves you best. Have yourself a blessed night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, bye, bye.